I'm live. Good evening. How we doing? The screen looks different. I don't know what it is. What did I do? I don't know. All right. Should I try and get a cat while people come in? Oh, that cat's gone. Where's the other one? Nope. I don't know. All right, let's see here. We got the Discord notification, maybe, because I remember to do all that stuff that I'm supposed to do. Yep. I will work on getting Mac on here because this is Monday with Mac the CAT. All right. We got 8 people. I can start saying hellos. First in, welcome in, Diane. Hope you're doing well. Tootie Loon, hello there. Branton, welcome. Mary's here. Welcome in, Mary. Fuzzy, welcome. Oh, that's it. But the number just jumped up to 11. So there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I said hi to 4 people, and there's 11 here. Shh, reveal yourselves. Here comes a cat. It's the wrong cat, but it's a cat. Welcome in, Cosmin. Okay, are you going to sit still? Nope. Oh, maybe. Well, at least put your head up so people can see you. And he's gone. Are you coming back up? You don't know what you want to do. Here he comes. Here he comes. Maybe. You don't know what he wants to do. All right. Christopher Junkin, welcome in, sir. Look at this freak, right? Here comes the big one. Here he comes. Do you want to come up? You want to come up? Nope. Where are you going? He doesn't want to come up. Now the other one's chasing him. Whatever. All right. Let me get comfy here. Numbers up to 15. We're kicking butt. I got a whole list to talk about because I don't think I streamed at all last week, did I? Did I stream last week? Probably not. So last week I started a new part-time job and I worked 2 days there. It was what I do, like 12 hours? 14 hours. I don't know. I did 12 or 14 hours at a part-time job. It's at a local golf course. Susie Q, welcome in. So it's security at a golf course in a really good area, and they don't really need security. But it's a super easy job so far. Welcome in, Keith. And it pays really good money. So I am going to try and get as many shifts as I can there because it's easy, good money. And as of right now, I don't have any this week, which sucks because I wish I did. Hopefully next week I do get quite a few though. We'll see. So streaming schedule is gonna be a little wonky, you know. Well, I don't know. But it's good timing because I do want to save up and earn some money for the Clash. I'm gonna try to make it to Aquashella. So I want to save up some money for that. and some other stuff that I'm working on as well. So schedules be weird, but yeah, I did start that job. I still have the part-time job at the school. I'm just not getting a lot of hours there, and then yeah, I still got my full-time job as well. Christopher says, who bought fish over the weekend? I know with all the fish crazy, someone got something new. So I got a bunch of fish today, which I'm going to talk about. Welcome in, Jeff. Good to see you. Jeff, I asked in your stream last night, but I don't think you saw it or I fell asleep, both of which are very good possibilities. What killifish do you have, Jeff? That is the question. All right, let's see my list. So what is new in the house here? So a few weeks ago, I lost all of my adult blue bolt Caridina shrimp, which I was pretty upset about because they are absolutely beautiful. The babies stayed alive and have since grown up as well. Come on, what are you doing? Get up here. Either get up here or stay down. One or the other. Yeah. Beautiful blue bolts. The adults died. And the only thing I can figure out is that it was because of the heat. I also lost my pure red lines that were in that room as well. I do have a couple left in the other tank that's in the living room. So the bedroom, do you mind? The bedroom that they're in, the shrimp room, I got to keep the door closed because of this one. And it's an exterior room. It was an addition. I'm pretty sure it has no insulation. And it got into the high 80s, maybe even 91 one day. So not good. Not good for the Caridinas. The Neo Caridinas that are in that room are perfectly fine. So I got to figure something out in there. Today I looked at the forecast for this week. It's going to be hell. So I went down to the basement and lugged up an air conditioner, a window unit, and I put it in there. So this room that I'm in here, my office, does not have a freaking air conditioner, but the shrimp room does. But I do have the next room over is my bedroom. So I have that door open, and that has a window unit, and I have a fan directing the air into here. It seems to be doing okay. I'm comfortable right now, and it's 90 degrees outside. So hopefully I have that window AC in the shrimp room on the absolute lowest setting, and hopefully that will do the trick without skyrocketing the electric bill. But I really want to keep those blue bolts going. There's more shrimp that I want to get, so hopefully this does the trick. In there, I do have a 46 bow front. The tank is hideous. I don't like it. I think I'm going to replace that with a couple of smaller tanks. I love smaller tanks. It's how I've always been. However, I was talking about this today. While I do enjoy smaller tanks, going from my apartment to here and everything that I've set up here, I have jumped from, I think I had like around 30 tanks at the apartment. The biggest was probably the 20 highs. I had a couple of them. The rest were smaller. And here I am up to, I counted them today, I am up to 74 tanks. And a good portion of those are 20 longs. I have 4 40 breeders. I think I have 4 20 highs, probably 4 to 6 20 longs. The 74, 40 breeders that I said. I have a 55. That's the saltwater tank. I'm going to make some changes to that and probably switch that to fresh. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I have a couple 29s. I have a 30 that I'm going to, that's empty, that's not included in that 74. So not only did I more than double the number of tanks that I have, but I probably tripled the gallonage that I've had. And that 74 does not include fish bowls and shoe boxes, which is a very important aspect in the Killie world, as we all know. Speaking of Killies, Christopher has 4 different strains of Blue Galaris. Are you having success with them, Christopher? Fundulopanchax phalanx. I don't know if I have that down there or not. I don't think so. Volcanum with 3 localities. I have 1. Jeff has the Clown Killie, Mento. I think that's Aphanius Mento. I have that. Panchex with other words attached. That's you need more information there, Jeff. What is that Panchex? That's very broad. We need more than that. Welcome in, Dee Dee. Nightmare. Who is this? Nightmare. I don't know who that is. I think that's a sheep as a picture. I want to see that blue bolt tank. Yeah, I need to. I started cleaning up that room today. Now that I got the air conditioner in there, I think I'm one step closer to being able to stream in there. It was just too damn hot. It was ridiculous. There's Jenna. Welcome in, Jenna. Yeah, Blue Galaris are a pain. They are a pain. I have bred them in the past. I think I bred the Niger Delta and maybe the Poland Line 15. But I have not bred any of them in a long time. Only shrimp I own are Branton's Ocean Blue and Bare Bottom Oranges. Best 2 lines of shrimp. I want both of them, and Branton's playing tough to get. Big Tall Whip, welcome in, sir. And Rachel's here. Hi, Rachel. Rachel, are you coming to the clash? What's going on with that? We need you. Jenna has 0 killies currently. That's sad. Oh, it's Chris. Okay. I didn't know that was your name. Welcome in, Chris. Chris here, Chris Meta, Nightmare, is going to be a guest in the very near future on one of my streams because he's got some cool stuff going on that he wants to show off that I really like. Bunny Viper and Geek Boy line of Panchex. That was the Epiplatus sexfasciatus, maybe? I think that's what they had. I have had great success with my Galaris. Why aren't you freaking special, Christopher? I'm jealous. I really think my very soft, very acidic water has been the key. I water hatch exclusively. Wow, that's even nicer. Not the most efficient method, but works well in my water. That's crazy. So what are your parameters? I'm logged into my Nepenthes channel. Have to figure it out. Jesse, welcome in, sir. Hope you're doing well. It looked like you had some visitors yesterday. Hoping to see some video of that. Speaking of Jesse's visitors, welcome in, Big Sexy. A friend gave them to me, Christopher. Hopefully a pair. Not making it to the clash. That's sad. Uncle Smiley, welcome in. 21 people. That's awesome for a Monday night. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in. Banded something. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, Lord. I'm up to 30 strains of Achilles. Actually, it is very funny that you say that because that is exactly where I am at. However, I don't remember. I counted them today. I have here in my notes that I have 30 different types of Achilles. But I don't know if that includes the 3 that I got today. 3 strains of Glarus. All are super fat and healthy, but can't get the eggs hatch. Yep. It's ridiculous. Dr. Ted, welcome in, sir. Jenna, would you mind sharing Dr. Ted's flyer, please, for the Clash? I would like to talk about that in a minute. We could use 3 or 4 hobbyist breeders or nonprofits. All right, hold on. Let me put that up. We're going to talk about that in a minute there. 30 TDS. Okay. So, all right, hold on. Let me cross this off the list. Talked about that. Talked about that. Talked about the blue bolts, which are looking amazing, by the way. Talked about that. All right, let's talk about the Clash. So, first, let's do the stats for the Clash. We are currently at 55 vendors. No, 55 vendor spaces. That is a mixture of 6x6 and 10x10. And it is made up of 44 different vendors. So 44 out of 55 are taking up 55, sorry. So we officially, here's an interesting number. We now have more vendors than we did at the 2023 Clash. Interesting. I like that. Where's that number? We do not have as many as the 2024 Clash. I would be really shocked if, I don't think we're going to get to those numbers for the vendor room. However, it looks like we already have more vendors, but they're not taking up as many spaces as in 2023. Yeah. 2023 was 4376. Right now we're at 4455. So in a way, I think that's a good thing because it's going to be more diverse, which I really like. We could use a few more 6x6 hobbyist vendors would be ideal. Like Jenna said, 3 to 4 would be perfect. It would really, if we get 3 to 4 more hobbyists, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a couple more 10x10s. And that room is going to feel perfect. It's not going to be overcrowded. It's going to have a good flow, and it's going to be full. So I'm hoping we get a few more of those. As far as registrations go, Jenna updated this today because she's amazing. We are up to 270 full weekend registrations and 7 single day registrations. 277 registered attendees. That number is amazing. That number is almost at the 2023 number. And we are right on the tail of the 2024 number. So I am really excited for that. An interesting thing is, while we are not equal to the 2023 number yet, we have more full weekend registrations than we did in 2023 already. And the number keeps climbing up every day. So the 286 number in 2023, 38 of those are single days. Whereas right now we only have 7 single days. And that number, especially the single day number, climbs significantly. So I'm really excited for that. Those are good numbers. Honestly, better than I thought we would be. Right now, our all-inclusive number for attendance is 314. So that's great as well. We're doing good. Sponsorships. Let's talk about that real quick. And if you bite my toe, I'm going to punt you across this room. Okay. For some reason, he likes to bite my toe. All right. Aquascaping competition sponsorship. We only have 3 of them. We need more. YouTube sponsor. We only have 1. We definitely need more of those. Just so you know, because we want you to have a better experience in the YouTube room, we bought some equipment in case you don't have your own. And we got a backdrop and all kinds of stuff like that. So it would be nice if we could get a few more sponsorships to cover that expense. Give a Kid a Tank Kids Room sponsor. We have 2 of them. And I think we're good there. I'm happy with that. Hospitality room is sponsored, thanks to Prestige Aquatics. Other sponsorships, we have a bunch of platinum sponsors, which is amazing. We have a couple golds. We have a few silvers, a few bronzes, but we could always use more. Yeah, we could use more of those. The other thing that we really need some more sponsors on is speaker sponsors. We're bringing in a really kick-ass speaker lineup this year. But I think we had more speaker sponsors last year than this year, which is surprising. I really thought we would have more. For example, we only have 3 sponsors for Corey and 1 for Zenzo. Those 2 gentlemen cost a lot of money to get to the Clash. We could really use some more sponsors there. The other sponsors, we have a few for each. So we're okay. Their travel expenses are not as much, so I'm not that worried about it. But we could definitely use some more. I mean, we'll take a speaker sponsor in for whoever, but those specifically. Show awards, we're doing really good right now. We need 1 more, and that's the Keystone Challenge Club Award. We need 1 more show award. Once we have that, we can go ahead and get all of the show awards done and have the sponsors on them, which I think that would be amazing. And we're doing some really nice ones this year. I'm really excited for that. We approved that today, actually. Show classes. So because of popular demand and request, we did add some show classes. But now we need to get them all sponsored. So we are up to 53 show classes that we have. But the fish show is growing. However, we still need 20 of them sponsored. We only have 33 show classes sponsored. Again, we did better last year, so let's step up the game for this year. And then the last thing for the Clash that I really wanted to talk about are 2 things. So speaking of show classes, probably next week, go live for entry. Make sure you read the rules. So yeah, hopefully next week, if not the following week, fish show entry will go live. And we would like to get those last 20 sponsored. And if you're going to enter fish, please read the rules. Then the last thing I want to talk about is we're going to do a fish show judging boot camp led by the one and only Dr. Ted with his amazing and better looking cohort, Sue Harkey. I haven't seen her name show up here yet. I don't know where she's hiding. So there it is. See, I knew it. And here is the link. There we go. Thank you, Jenna. So Ted and Sue are doing a boot camp to learn how to be judgy. This boot camp does not guarantee that you're going to be a judge this year or maybe even ever. However, it definitely increases your chances. If you have not been a judge at the Clash before and you are interested in it, we highly recommend you take this couple-hour Zoom or Teams, whatever he's doing it on. Oh, bless you. Cheddar sneezed. And learn how to be a judge. It is definitely a good chance that if you take this, at a minimum, you will be an assistant to judges. And depending on the show committee's thoughts, you could be a judge this year. It's a group decision on who the judges are and what the needs of the event are. So, for example, who is a better live bear judge than Dr. Ted? Probably not many out there. So if Jenna signs up to be a judge for the live bear class, chances are she's not going to get it, even if she does take the boot camp. And different classes have different requirements and stuff like that. But we highly recommend that you take this class. Now, even if you don't want to be a judge, but you're really big into entering fish into fish shows, it's good to hear what the judges are looking for. And it could help you show fish as well. It's a win-win. If you have any questions, if you're interested in attending, email info@keystoneclash.com. All right. Brandon is playing hard to get because he is not sharing his Ocean Blue free. Laura's here. Welcome in, LJ. Who just... Oh, I did not know that. That's a shame. Wow. Speaking of unfortunately passing away, the local clubs lost a person this week. Denise Davis Bradley passed away on Wednesday, I believe it was. She attended the Clash in the past. She attended most of the local meetings. She lives probably 20 minutes away from me. Cuboid is a very high probable. Are we allowed to listen in and watch the talk on judges even? Yes, please do. To understand, yeah, that's my point exactly. Yes, absolutely. 3 away from the 2024 number. Okay, probably for speakers. Question for sellers. I have tons of fish ready to go for the Clash. Are people individually bagging fish for the Clash on vendor tables? So, some people do. Some people, such as Jesse, just one more fish, Um, I know a lot of times it swaps, and I think at the clash I don't remember, but he'll keep them in buckets with air and filters and stuff like that, and then distribute them from there. Some people set up fish tanks. Some people set up a whole fish rack in their vendor space. A lot of different options. And uh, you just send an email to Jenna at info@keystoneclash.com. Oh, nice. Nothabronchus porthause is an annual killifish. Has a lot of red, beautiful fish. I've bred that one in the past. And Aphyosemian Australia orange. I have a trio of those right now. I have bred them in the past as well. They're a beautiful fish. And the Aphyosemian Australia is a non-annual. Um, Welcome in, Nick. Sponsoring me not to talk. That's funny. My work will be sponsoring. Should be done by the end of this week. Awesome. Thank you. And save up for 2027. But what about 2026? Welcome in, Stephen. Let's see here. What rules changed? I don't know. I don't make the rules. Yes, you get yelled at by Ted and Sue. Absolutely. Hopefully not requiring male female killifish to be together. Yeah, killifish has to be a pair. That is an AKA rule, actually. AKA requires them to be in pairs. Let's see here. 1 hour Google Meet, no software required. Money yesterday. Nice. All right. Everyone's talking to each other. That's awesome. We need Endler and Guppy class judges. Yep. Was an A court to have Killy pair for judging? Yes. AKA requirement. Yes. Sorry, I'm behind in chat, it looks like. Flatbed, welcome in. There you go. Yep. There are several live bear classes. So we could definitely use, we need more judges. It's as simple as that. We need more. The more judges we have at the event, the easier it will be to get judging done in the allotted time. Abso-freaking-lutely. Auctioneer boot camp. I want to learn. I would say the best way to learn to auctioneer is to study how the different people auctioneer and develop your own method. some auctions actually do have rules as to like the increments that you jump up and stuff like that. A lot of people just come up with their own method and such. And also learning your audience and what the fish should be going for and what they're going to go for. It can be challenging. It can be interesting. It can be fun. But the goal for the auctioneer is to get the most money possible for both the seller and then of course the club as well. And sometimes you're just not going to be successful. But I would recommend watching, studying, see what you like, see what you don't like, and then help out at different clubs. Yes, like Jenna said, if you attend Dr. Ted's course and have reasonable experience, there's a decent chance that you will get to judge at the flash. To sign up for the judging boot camp, you email info@keystoneclash.com. Are there perks to judging or like bragging rights? Right now, I don't know that there are any perks. Well, a perk would be that you do get volunteer credit. So you do get cash. No, not cash. Let me rephrase that. Clash dollars, we'll call them, towards next year, which can be used for sponsorships or registration, because you are volunteering. If you are interested in judging, please fill out the volunteer form. If you're not interested in judging, but you're interested in helping, please fill out the volunteer form. We need more volunteers. The lady I just spoke about that just passed away, Denise, she had already filled out the volunteer form. She signed up for a bunch of stuff to help. Now we got to replace her. Thank you, Stephen. You can fill out the form and let your wife know. She would appreciate it. Yes, more auctioneers are needed. Welcome in, Devil. Yes, that's right. We added some rules for shrimps. Getting eggs and hatches for my oceanized species killies, doing mops and moving them to another tank or outside. If I can do it, you can do it. Are you seeing eggs on the mops? That's the first question. Are you even seeing them? If you're not seeing eggs and you're checking once or twice a day, then chances are they are not spawning. So then you need to work on getting them to spawn. If you're getting eggs and they seem to be viable, then the hatching methods can be water incubation, by just moving a mop into something else. You can pull the eggs off and put them in methylene blue, or you can dry incubate them on coconut coir or peat moss. I've actually also had them colony breed in the tank as well. Are you AKA sanctioned? Yes. Or let me phrase that. We are not officially AKA sanctioned for this year yet, but we should be. We hope to be. It is our goal. But in every previous year, yes, we are as well. Boot camp is on Google Teams or Meets or one of them thingies. Chad would be a good judge. If I don't know if Chad is registered to attend, I don't know. I don't think he's offered to volunteer yet on the form. Yep, well said, Chris. Well, thank you, Ted. That is very sweet of you. Thank you, Nick. I am not good at winning, Liz. That is ridiculous. There it is. Fill out the form. Let's see if anyone's done it yet. Let's see here. Come on. Why is my computer being slow? My promoting of the volunteer form has not helped. Volunteers get a discount code amount based on the hours you volunteer and are noted for volunteering to use on the Clash website only. What she said. That is accurate and appreciated. Yeah, I would try some live foods. That would definitely help. As of right now, no. They have not filled out the form yet. From what I hear, Lonnie does not want to judge this year because he wants to enter a lot of fish. Yep. All right. Next topic. Talked about that. Talked about that. My tubs. My water lilies are doing great. I did get a bunch of babies, probably like 30 to 40, between two tubs. It appears to be a mixture of guppy endlers, mosquito fish, and white clouds. The white clouds turned out really nice. I got some really nice looking white clouds that I got out of the tubs. Hopefully, I got enough mosquito fish for BAP. And hopefully, all of them are not just the guppy ones. While their parents are beautiful, I want more than that. Yeah, they're doing good. Not getting any blooms right now. I did, a month ago, I guess. So we'll see what happens. The water lilies took off. They love the new tub I put them in. So they're looking really good. I did put the cherry barbs out there, except for one pair. And I can't even see in the tub because of all the water lilies. So I'm hoping in the roots of the water lilies that there are tons of baby cherry barbs. That would be amazing. Next, today, I went on a field trip to Cosman's house, who was in chat in the beginning. He's probably lurking. Number one, he has an absolutely beautiful house. His basement that he's in the process of finishing his basement's going to be absolutely beautiful when he's done with it. Right now, he has probably 6 to 10 tanks in the house, I believe, and some really, really special fish. So, and he gave me most of them today because he's looking at resetting his setup, and I think he wants to get into more shrimp. And really, he was just getting overrun with babies. But the nice thing is, all killifish. So from him today, I got 2 pairs of Spectralebius brucei. Now, share my screen. It's that button. Yep. An example of the Spectralebius brucei are these guys. Not that one, but more like this one. Let's see what happens when I click it. It goes right here. Let's see what happens when I click that. Share this tab instead. So yeah, a beautiful fish. It is an annual, so I got to figure that out. I've bred a couple annuals in the past, but not many. Mostly because it just requires extra work, and I'm not good at that. But he did give me 2 pairs of those. The other thing that I got that I'm super excited for is the Diapteron georgiae, formerly known as an Aphyosemian georgiae. Let me share the screen. This is an absolutely beautiful fish. Beautiful. I love it. Which one is it? Crap. This one. Beautiful fish. There's different. There we go. So it's a mixture of these 3 based on the location code. Absolutely beautiful fish. He gave me roughly 3 trios of them. So I'm super excited about that. And then the last one that he gave me at least 10 of. This one. Rivolus speciosus. Now, I will say, in person, this fish looks a lot better than these pictures. I really don't like these pictures. And they are colony breeding in a large portion of Java moss that he gave me as well. He probably gave me, if I were to sell it in auction, it would probably go for $50 of Java moss. I mean, it was what's the that super large size fish bag. What it's like it's probably a 3 to 4 gallon bag full of Java Lost. I'm just as excited about the Java Lost. But I mean, he had babies of these things all over the freaking place, and so he gave me about 10 of them. It's probably about 3 trios worth. Definitely more females than males. And then he gave me some other miscellaneous dry goods and a whiteworm culture as well. But yeah, the shout out to Cosman. He's a very nice guy, and he really hooked me up. So upon receiving these, it was determined that the TDS that they're coming from is approximately 50 to 90. So I had to do some water changes. Three water changes? 4. Yeah, 4 water changes, maybe 5. I don't know. So I did that right before the stream. The one is filling up now. It's a 40 breeder, so it's going to take a bit. But because my TDS was anywhere from 150 to the one tank was like 600. Freaking cat. No, stop. Get down. Stop it. Stop it. Get down. That's why this is here. You're not supposed to be up here. Okay, hold on. There we go. Cat. Cheddar was going places he's not supposed to. So yeah, I'm doing water changes on the tanks to get them in, because I didn't want to send them from 50 TDS to 200 TDS, for example. And they needed water changes anyway, so it's a win-win. But I'm super excited for these 3 species. The other thing that I wanted to check, and I might as well do it with everyone else here, is I think the some of these fish that I got are actually high on the BAP listing. So let's check that. No, you cannot go up there. No. Share my screen. Okay. Killifish have their own appendix because they are the best things in sliced bread. Okay. So let's see here. All diapterons are a target species. Heck yeah. So as long as I can breed these diapterons, I will have completed a target species for killifish, which is super exciting. And then in Group D, I think I got something in Group D as well. Maybe not. I think I have Fungulus luciae coming, hopefully. I'm not positive about that one, though. All right. I don't have those Ribbolus. Group C. No. So I guess they are Group B. Or, oh, wait, this is more C. Let's see here. Ephyosemian. Arch Ephyosemian. Platus. Fungulus cingulatus. I'm working on getting that. And rubifrons, I believe it is. Or one or the other, maybe. Hopefully, I'll be getting them next week. Rivulus speciosus. Here it is. So that's a Group C as well. So that's going to be worth some decent points. And I am very confident that I'm going to be able to breed that. If he's not doing anything special and just has them colony breeding in the Java moss, I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to do that as well. He did everything in 10 gallons. I put the diapterons, I put one pair in a 2.5 and the others in a 20 long. So I think they're going to like that. And I put all of the Rivulus in a 40 breeder. So they're gonna have a heyday in there. So yeah, that's going to really help me with my killifish and DAP. I'm excited about that. All right, let me catch up and chat. All right, we're going to talking about the mosquito fish. Yo, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Stop it. Okay, bad kitty, that is correct. Just try to get the cat up and it won't want to. Yeah. I have cingulatus and rubifrons. Oh, really? So I requested them, I believe, let me check, in the Mako group buy. So as long as they come in, I should be good. Let me see what I got. I don't even remember what all I put in for. Here, all right, come up here, because you're being a pain. Lay down. Just lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Don't you get back here. You're going to stay with me and you're going to behave. Okay. You're a good boy. Okay. So I did not get cingulatus. So yes, I am interested in cingulatus. I narrowed my list down to Fungulus rubifrons, skinny dip pond, just because I like the name. Leptoleucania omata, 3 Mile Creek, and Elisoma gilberti Wakissa Springs. And if that one's not available, then Elisoma okefenokee Alexander Spring Creek. Leptoleucania. Where's that on the BEP list? Leptoleucania. Is it a group D? That would be cool. Leptolebius. Well, leptoleucania is not even on here. So I don't know where it is. But the fundulus rubifons, where did I see that at? I saw, oh, it's a C probably. Yeah, it's a C. But still, that's pretty awesome. Okay. I got a new rare. Oh, yes. There's Cosmin. Colony breeds these exact diapterons, so don't feel pressure to collect eggs. Sweet. Let's see here. They breed like crazy, but the natives just grow too big, too fast, and eat too much. I'll bring what I have to BCAS. Sweet. Thank you. When is BCAS? I don't know. Doing well, not breeding actively earlier. From what I've been told, the Everglades, super hot water to breed. Oh, interesting. Oh, Laura has Okefenokee. Good, but no dancing yet. I mean, same right, South Florida. Georgia, but close. When is Bucks County's next meeting? Because I don't think they're having an August meeting. Tom, when's your next meeting? If it's August 5th, I might be able to make it. Or September 5th, I mean. Okay. Let's go back to my list here. So, the highlight of my week, Mary says September. So, September 5th. That's Aquashella weekend, but I'm not going on. If I go to Aquashella, it's probably going to be Saturday, I would imagine. So maybe I can make it. Bless you. I can't go to Mako. Yeah, Mako is next weekend, I think, right? And it doesn't get any closer than that to my house. So the highlight of my week, well, I've had a couple highlights. Getting these fish from Cosmin today was definitely one. Mary will be there Saturday. To the Mako meeting, Mary, or to Aquashella? So yeah, the highlight for me is my Sulawesi shrimp. I have babies. I've only seen two, but just the fact that I got two is huge because they require such special water. Aquashella, okay. But also, I did see a buried female. So I have at least two babies. It looks like I have more on the way. And I think I'm going to do a water change and see if hopefully I don't kill them. We'll see. But that was definitely super exciting to see. Additionally, in the fish room, I have orange Rilly babies, blue Moscow guppy babies, Vienna guppy babies, panda guppy babies, black belly limia babies, and tiger limia babies. So I have I have a lot of babies in the fish room right now. Super excited. Super excited. Hopefully I can keep them going. Ugh. All right. Let's see here. Excuse me. All right. That is my list. Today it's breeding nice. I have two Gudaids. I forget which one. The Dodri I San Marcos and another one. I forget which one it is. And I think I do have babies from one of them. Oh, Scott Maurer does. Really? So let's look at my schedule. This Saturday I work. Oh, it's so Mako is on the 9th. And I have to go to work after the Mako meeting. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up. I'm going to go back down to the basement and finish getting these fish in their water. And get ready for Grant and Shelby. Are they streaming tonight? Fish Family. There we go. I'm sure they will because they did it last weekend. Or last week, I mean. It's not scheduled yet that I'm seeing. Don't see it scheduled yet. I hope they do. All right. That is it for the night. Thank you, everyone. We made it over an hour. That's awesome. Let me play the outro.